closed circuit. I am the high price you pay even when you can't afford it. Yes, I am important, and I am worth it. I am the hard work you do and the funds too that you earn to make it. I am both the good and bad habits that you have, plus I am the will to break it. I am the air you breathe to live, plus the ability to give or take it. I am infinity plus possibility. I am the constant that is constantly consistent. I am the accepted resistance, the ending that goes on strong and persistent. I am spineless and relentless, a genius yet senseless, defensive and defenseless, the professed protag plus antagonist. I am everything. I am all of this.
Welcome, Libra, to your reading. That was a poem that I wrote called I Am Affirmation. If you are interested in that, having a copy of that affirmation, just write a comment in the comment section and I'll make sure that you get one. We're about to do this Chinese fortune sticks. For Libra, you guys have number 37. So I'm going to read to you guys. So, a great scholar knows the laws of nature, seeing that as you sow, so shall you also reap. There is no use praying to heaven for your sins. You will only find redemption in righteous living. The traditional interpretation says, words are of no use without deeds to accompany them. You should try to settle the problems you have now, and as always, kind deeds are the best way to assure a good fortune. Wealth and status are beyond your reach at the moment, but personal relationships are more favored by fate. Sickness will only pass if you seek some medical assistance. Okay, it says reflection. This poem seems to echo the words of Jesus. Not only did he say you reap what you sow, but he also said that those who simply prayed would not enter heaven. Only those who cared for the sick, the poor, those in prison, for example, would get there. This poem says the same thing. Forget religious practices and rituals, meditation, or crystal gazing. Unless you live a life of service to others, how can you expect heaven's favors? So I'm feeling like maybe you're asking or praying or seeking something that you haven't worked for. You haven't put in any energy towards it, okay? So it's just reminding you that you have to practice what you preach. You have to preach. You also have to put in and do good works, okay? Because, that's what you're judged on, your good works and good deeds, Okay, let me tell you about peppermint. Peppermint's properties are energy, cleansing, luck, cleansing spaces, heightens physical energy, and attracts wealth and prosperity. Peppermint enhances success and invites good luck. So, just so you guys know about some little herbs. Okay, Libra, your angel number 1717. It's about self-reliance. It says that the time has come to rely on your own knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. Your affirmation is, as I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings, okay? Sorry. Okay, so you guys have the High Priestess, which is like Pisces, Taurus energy. You have the Hangman, which is Pisces energy. And then you have the Moon, which is like Cancer, Pisces energy. So Libra, you got a lot of Pisces energy out there right now. This combination of cards right here is kind of complex because it's truthfully about like having to use your intuition on something that you've been stuck on or something you're uncertain of, that you maybe needed to take a new perspective from because there's something you didn't see. That's kind of, what I get. Because, the Moon is about not necessarily confusion, but illusion. Sometimes it represents the unknown, confusion, illusions, warning you to heighten your senses and like be aware of your surroundings and emotions. The hangman is like trying to get a new perspective and sacrifice, like letting go of control maybe, or enlightenment through waiting, or you know what I mean. The high priestess is about inner wisdom and intuition, though, and hidden information, spiritual connections. So I don't know. The moon also like encourages you to embrace the unconscious and uncertainty and instinct. I don't know. Together, the combination creates a powerful message, like it's about deepening inner knowledge or to navigate a period of uncertainty and change. I feel like you're being called to embrace a spiritual perspective, like to let go of your need for control and trust that a profound transformation awaits at a period, after a period of introspective waiting, or you surrendering to something, accepting it or giving into it. You know what I mean? I don't know, something like that. Okay. Then you have the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Sun. Okay. The Four of Pentacles is about possessiveness, or like needing to draw boundaries, maybe like setting limitations. Could be about hoarding or holding on to something, maybe insecurities. It could be like you might come across a little as stingy. All right. The Six of Wands is about success and victory, triumph. Okay. And then the Sun is about happiness and joy and success. So I feel that you're sitting there, you're reflecting, you're kind of being conservative, you're holding on to your money a little bit, but this is because you just walked away from a war that you triumphed, and you're walking into this happiness, sunshine, right? Okay, so you have the Fool, you have the Seven of Cups, and the Death card. Death card represents Scorpio. Okay. The Fool is about freedom and possibilities. It's about taking a leap of faith. It's about just being brave and courageous and stepping into the unknown. Okay. The Seven of Cups is about choices and indecisions. It's about opportunities. It's about having too many options as well, which can be confusing at times. And then you have the Death card, which is about transformation and endings. It's a change, What I'm seeing is you need to take this leap of faith. You got a lot of options, but that's ending. A lot of options looks like it's ending. And you walking away from it. Yeah, it's something, I think it's like something in the past, or that it's something from the past that's about to end, if it hasn't already. Okay, then you've got the Three of Swords, heartache. Got the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords here together. The Three of Swords is about heartbreak and pain, separation, grief, sorrow, trauma. The Page of Wands is a very extroverted, energetic, fearless, creative individual, while the Page of Swords is a gossipy, chatty, nosy, information seeker. Okay, what I'm seeing is that ends, you're walking into a heartbreak. Your heart is broke, but you're walking towards, I don't know if they're friends or family or what they are, but it's, like I said, one who's like, oh, bubbly and outgoing, and the other one is like nosy as heck, gossipy as hell, that type of energy. All right, then you've got the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Swords. Jeez. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is about new love, feelings, external awakening, intuition, etc. But the Seven of Swords is about hiding, avoiding, lying, trickery, deception. And then the King of Swords is a logical, analytical, emotionally detached, strict energy. And I feel like that's what you're showing up as, like the King of Swords. And something, maybe it could be this gossiper. It could be these two people, the gossiper and the energetic one that stole your love, your new love that was coming. There's a new cup of love coming in, and they're looking over their shoulder. Yeah, I got your wands, haha. The king is just sitting there calm as cool. Yeah, real cool. You didn't, I'm just telling you, you don't really want to cross King of Swords. very analytical, very thought, and let's see what we can get. Let's see if there's any other information for Libra. Okay, you've got the Ace of Cups again. Okay, so maybe there is another chance, unless if that Seven of Swords comes out, then we know that's. Wait. Why does that try to fall? Okay, let's see. It's crazy. You guys wouldn't believe this if I showed you. Okay, you have the High Priestess out here already, right? Well, here's the High Priestess again. Okay. You have the Four of Swords out here. Okay. I have it again. You also have no, you don't have the Six of Pentacles, but okay, Six of Pentacles, and then the King of Pentacles. Okay. The High Priestess is you, as I said, or you need to show up as the High Priestess and use your intuition. Okay, you need to rest and relax, maybe meditate, and get some solitude, so you could just think about what you're going to do, because you want to be the King of Pentacles, a practical leader, prosperous and secure. But once you are there, don't forget to be charitable, because it's something about stinginess that already came up, and now it's about giving and receiving, help and generosity, okay? Anything else for Libra, Spirit? What else does Libra need to know? You got the Hermit. Remember I told you to take a time out, deep introspection, like the Hangman position. The Hermit's kind of similar. Okay, anything else, Spirit, that Libra needs to know at this time? Thank you. Okay. The Queen of Wands, confident, independent. That's how you need to be showing up, confident and independent. Okay, you got to know what you want and trust in that. All right, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Practical, reliable, slow and steady. You've got Justice, Libra energy, fairness, universal law. And then you've got the Five of Wands, which is about conflict, disagreements, tension. Okay. I think that something you were supposed to have done, you didn't get around to doing it, and in return you've got this karmic energy that you're having to deal with, because you were in a happy place, but you had too many options. I think maybe you might have got full of yourself, Libra. It could have been that. It could be this like ego. I'm not sure. Let me see. Spirit, is there anything else for Libra? Oops. Spirit, okay, this came out twice. Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard, loud and clear, Libra. Okay, there's something that you must not have been speaking on. You felt it. You may have been complaining to other people, but you didn't take it to source or try to get any assistance. You have lived your life with both feet in, commit fully to being here. So, they're saying you're not present. Meaning, kind of like all over the place, like not able to commit to one thing, like, yeah. Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself, okay? Also, you have the power to create the love life that you'll remember, okay? You have take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it, okay? All right. Cards that came out for you there. All right, so you have a blessing for support. You have a blessing for healing of injury or illness. And you have a blessing on your day. Okay. You have frozen, not speaking, stonewall, not taking action. You have lust, forbidden fruit, non-committal, sexual energy, tragedy. You also have pain, guarded, apprehensive, putting a wall, excruciating pain. Then you have this situation will backfire. You also have no to your question. You have admirer, secret lover, hidden interest in you, revealing intentions. You also have gossip. People are talking. Protect your reputation. Other opinions affect you. I'm sorry. It says, have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices, okay? Then you have Page of Ariel. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to go to work, okay? Finally, you have positive thinking. My life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to that which brings me well-being. I place what is weighty for me into the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens in my being, and I find serenity. So that, my dear Libras, concludes your reading. I hope you all are doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate you if you haven't done so already. I want to thank those who have donated to my channel and those who have scheduled personal readings. I truly appreciate you. I really thank you for your support. Information regarding personal readings and donations to my channel will be found in the description box down below. And again, if you want a copy of that affirmation poem that I wrote, I am, just comment down below and I will definitely get you a copy, okay? Thank you so much, Libra. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.